Good afternoon, this is Derek with the Hemet EdTech team, and I want to take just a few moments to go over our Techfest tomorrow. We've got a few questions coming in this afternoon, and I just want to provide as much clarity as I can. I know this is sort of a new event for Hemet and a new platform, so I'm hoping to answer some of the most popular questions we've been receiving. So the first is just the event portal. So this event can be found at hemetusd2020.sked.com. And that'll give you access to this entire agenda for the day. We have more than 100 sessions planned, and we really hope that, with that volume, that there's something for everybody. To build your custom schedule, you just have to log in. So if you come up here to log in, and then say sign in with Google, you'll be able to sign in with your district account. So again, we have Google Access, obviously, so I just logged in with our EdTech Google account here. Now, to build a customized agenda, all I have to do is start checking these little white boxes. So I'm going to go for every time period. So I see that this is the 8:30 a.m. block. I'm going to find a couple that look really interesting. So I'm just going to come through here and select a couple that I want to attend for 8:30, maybe a couple for the 9:45 spot, a couple for 11. And then notice the lunch is locked out because there's no real choice to be made there. Everyone is going to attend lunch kind of on their own at the same time. So I don't have to, that's already added to my agenda. I don't need to check mark anything there. And then let's just add a couple for this 1:15 spot. And then again, you'll notice for 2:30, from 2:30 to 3:30, we're going to be having sort of a site debrief. So you'll be entering a Zoom room with your principal. So these are all locked out too. Everybody's schedule is going to have that added at 2:30. So to come find out this schedule and kind of get a view of the agenda that I built for myself, I can do two things. I can either just hover over this avatar here and say My Sched, or it's the same deal up in the top right. I can hover over that avatar and click into My Sched there. So now, if I scroll down a little bit, it's a much more condensed view. So now these are only sort of the sessions that I've identified for myself. And again, we say try to pick 2 or 3. Google Meet, most of the sessions will be conducted through Google Meet, and they have a limit of 250 people per session. So we don't anticipate a room filling up, but in the off chance that the session you want is really popular, it could potentially fill up. So if you're the 251st person, we want to make sure that you have something that you can attend. So try to give yourself a backup in case the first one fills up, or just plan on arriving to these sort of virtual meetings a little bit early to make sure you've got a spot. So again, I've got a couple options for each hour. The lunch one was done for me, and then all of these sites, we just locked that for everybody so that, again, there's no real choice to be made from the 2:30 to 3:30 session. You'll just pick whatever site you're at. So if I'm a teacher at Diamond Valley, I'll click there, and now I've got access to the video stream. Regardless, so again, most of the sessions are on Google Meet. There are a couple that are through Zoom. The principal meetings will be through Zoom, so it'll just be the same button. Regardless of the session that you click into, whether it's a site meeting, or any of your other trainings, everyone has that little yellow video stream button that you'll be able to access that through. Every meeting also has a feedback survey. So this is a little bit grayed out, so it's kind of hard to tell. But underneath that video stream, there's a little gray button that says feedback survey. If you click that, that'll take you to the Google form for each session. So if you wouldn't mind just giving positive and encouraging feedback to the people who have donated a lot of their hard effort to make this event such a success, that we would really appreciate it, so that future events can be even more successful. So again, that's just a little bit of an overview. If I come back to My Sched, if you would like to email it to yourself, you can either print your agenda out for the day, or you can say email My Sched and send a copy of it to yourself, just to have that simplified view. Again, I do want to stress that just because I've checked these off, that doesn't guarantee me a spot in that session. I still have to be one of the first 250 people into those rooms. I've got to click on that session and click video stream and do so, before 250 people ahead of me do that. Otherwise, I'll have to go down to that second option. So again, hope that provides some clarity around the Sched platform and how you build a personalized agenda, but it doesn't really sync to Google Meet to reserve you that spot or anything necessarily. It's more just for your own organization. So if you have any other questions, feel free to ask us, and let's make tomorrow a great event.